Welcome or welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing some Egyptian nails. Now I'm doing this as a collab with Lorna over at Nail Crusade. She is the brains behind who created the Christmas nail mousse advent calendar. If you've not seen that, honestly, she created amazing stories every day leading up to Christmas, and we all had characters, things like that. But now she wants to do Egyptian nails, and I think she's giving a prize to somebody. So wish me luck. Go check Lorna out. She is absolutely phenomenal. You know, a digital, how she does her little stories is just brilliant. She also has a really, really good uh series. I couldn't think of the word then that she does. It's called Polish Up, and each time she has somebody new and she asks them about their nail journey and things like that, and they teach her and obviously whoever's watching uh, a talent within the nail industry, and that could be, I think she's done stamping, bangle nails, cat eye gels. You know, it could be really handy to go and watch. You'll learn some nice tips. So anyway, back to the nails. So I've got 5 nails. They're just my long stiletto practice tips that I have, and I've just gone over with a primer. So Egyptian stuff, don't really have a lot of it, but I've got some ideas. So I've got my flat back pearls. We've got some of these charms, which I've had from Temu. I think I got these last year. And oh, of course, this looks in my silicone mat. Of course, got a few sheets of stickers. Quite like them. They're quite nice. And then obviously, I was thinking about that one for the scarab beetle. The greeny one. That one's quite cute. But yeah, so obviously scarab beetle. And then I have this silicone mould. Um, I'm definitely going to be doing the mummy thing, but whereas I would normally do that with gel polish, I'm thinking I may do it with 3D gel and then paint it after. I think I'm gonna use this one, which is Crow, which is Born Pretty Cat Eye, MY49. So I'm gonna find my black, or find a black. Any black will do, you'll do. And I'm gonna paint all of them black. Yes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so they're all in the lamp while they're curing. I've got this milky white non-stick gel, and that is what I'm going to use to make the charm, and then I'm going to paint it after. Normally I would go into the mold with the gel polish, do all the details that way, but I think this way might be a little easier. And it's not that deep, so the other ones would be okay to paint into. Some of this out. I need to remember as well, don't grab too much. I always do that. Ooh, ah, I'm going to put it in a little bit, or just at least half that. I do bloody nothing with nails on. So if you're not subscribed to Lorna, please go on over and check her out. Honestly, she's so sweet. Silicone tool, my days. Right. Using the finger it is. Doesn't stick to my gloves, but it sticks to the silicone. And hold it in and just brush that up to the sides. So we don't miss any of the bits of detail. I will try and speed up parts of this video because I've got a feeling this could be a long one, but I'll try and show and make sure I'm in shot so you don't miss any of it. If you can see him, we've got all the detail. So I'm going to stick him in on their shoulder. There's a scabbard beetle there as well. Okay, 60 seconds. Put that on there so I don't cure that. I'm going to do, well, that's curing, and I think my brain going. This crow is absolutely gorgeous. I've only done one coat of the black underneath because each of them are going to have something on top. So it was just really to give it a little bit of a background. So I mean, this cat eye has quite a deep background itself anyway. Oh, itchy nose today. So you can see it is gorgeous. It is. Kind of had like a bit of a pinky flush to it. I mean, that's coming off. Move it down from the sides or the top and the bottom. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, he's done. Thank you. Oh, dear. And then I'm just going to get another, stick him on one of these. Peel him off. Stick him on there. You can sort of see the details, but I'm going to paint him. And obviously do it while he's on the stand. It's got a little bit that needs trimming. Sorry, I just ruffled my microphone. I hope that didn't. Right, so I'm just putting there. I'm going to do another one with the cat eye. I want these to be nice, deep, dark, and I don't know, majestic. I always find like Egyptian things are very majestic. There's definitely something, that we've not figured out about Egyptian times. do this thing. Let's do a bit more of a pink on that one. Gorgeous. Right. And then on one, I got this. Sorry about the rustling. Keep it in there because it doesn't fit in my little folders. I thought it was one, but it's gold leaf and it's had a pattern put onto it, apparently with heat. Everything's sticking to me magnet. Look how cool that is. Right, so just using the tacky layer of the gel polish, or shall I use foil gel just to make sure it definitely stays on? I might do, you know. What if it doesn't stick? And then it's all going to go boo-boos, isn't it? And I want it to go on quite smooth. Just use some foil glue. I mean, I didn't get this because I was doing the Egyptian nails. I was playing with it, wondering what it would look like. And then I thought, oh, that's quite nice. It's quite nice. So we're going to have two with this on. And I don't know. I legit do not know. Might do a chrome. So chrome top coat. I'll do one chrome. Why am I not curing that one then? No, I'm doing two with this. Or should I do one with this? I don't know. Right, so that is two. So that's foil. Right. So foil gel to the left. Foil gel to the left. And then chrome top coat for this one. Now, do you know what? I'm going to wait until that's come out because if you let it cool, then it's not going to go on. I'm just going to have my coffee and stop it because otherwise we're going to end up and it's going to be a bloody nightmare. Right, so to paint him, nearly blew all that away. I'm going to use the hurry up, my arm. Use the Born Pretty metallic drawing gel to paint him. So it's quite like an antique gold. Right, they are foil. Right, chrome. And I get the chrome. Right, I'm covering this up. Oh, indoors. I've done a video today and I didn't like it. I didn't like the nails and I thought they're just crap. That's going to be boring to watch. Took me friggin' ages and I just deleted it. So, because I was going to do this one tomorrow. Right, 60 seconds with chrome top coat. But it is what it is. Right, I'm just going to go and grab the chrome. Okay, so deep gold chrome sparkle supplies. And again, I'm doing chrome and I'm not bloody ready. Honestly. Need to get some more. I'm just going to pat it on, pulling it down. And then give it a rub. It's all nice and burnished in. A lovely gold chrome this. Because sometimes you just don't want the really bright light gold. One of these. Just going to brush this off over here so it doesn't go all over the desk. Oh, I scratched it with my bloody nail. I just scratched it. Oh. Oh well. Adds to the effect, doesn't it? I've scratched it. It's all going down the bloody nail. Oh well. Thank you then. You don't roll. Okay, so we've got a weirdy chrome one. Get these two. These have got the foil on. And then, oh, oh, static. I want to try and get some of those hoops. I'm just going to plonk it in like that. Doesn't that look cool though? Oh, it's just so much fun. It wasn't really that cheap either, this stuff, considering, like, if you just get your normal gold leaf. Um, but it's so worth it. Quite big sheets. I was really surprised. I thought there'd be those little squares that you normally get, if anything. There's that one. That's all pressed in. There's the other one. Um, Lightly, probably reflecting. Plump you down again. I just love it. Just love it. And then what I'm going to do is, obviously we need to file around the edge. So that seals the foil in, because it's like tucked right over. But before I do that, I'm going to matte top coat. I do this with foils. Um, if I use chrome, like a full chrome over the nail, I'll base coat, then matte top coat, and then I'll file the edges. Ta-da! Right, so that is all I'm doing with that. It's far too messy. But yeah, I'm keeping it in this envelope because otherwise it's just going to end up getting destroyed. And I like how you can just plonk the nails on. Oh, it's fabulous. Right, so I'm going to matte top coat both of those, and then we can file around the edges. It looks weird when it's matte top coated as well. Seems. They're not going to stay just like that, I don't think. I don't want to cover them too much. I just love that design. Right. I put both of those in. Then we're pure. I want to base coat and chrome. So that's sealed in. I do the same, like I said, with this, but I'd base coat before I put the matte top coat on, because matte, for some reason, it sort of grips onto what it is you're putting it onto. Don't know why, but right. So they're in. They are in. So we can get to this guy now. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint him all gold and then paint the details like the colour on. So I've got I used it for that, didn't I? Oh, it's a bit of a, see what I mean? It's like perfect sort of antique gold. Okay, so to do this, I think I'm going to need a little one, aren't I? A little, so I've got 5 mil. Okay. I don't want to do it too thick because then that's going to fill in like the grooves and the detail on it. think I think we can. This might be the easiest way to get it off. You even see the ear and everything. I just love silicone molds. They're just fab. So there's a little bit from the back that we need to trim off anyway. With this metal painting gel, it's quite thin, I suppose, really, compared to others. So I hope. I'll cure that. We'll have a look at them. Oh, love it. Love it. Right, I'm going to cure that and then I'll go over with the gold again. And then I'll just about see like his eyes details and stuff. I'll paint them. If we look on that one, we'll do with those magnifying glasses. Seeing as there. Right. I'm just going to paint all of him gold. The face as well. Yeah, you can see his features coming out now. I'm still going to go on with like a black and put details on. I think just all of it gold with the black, and then that'll just sort of tie all that in, won't it? A little bit there where the gel didn't get into. Paint. Oh, there you go. So you can see his features more now. I'm going to cure him. Let's look on the mould at what else we've got. Definitely need like, oh, I just want all of it. All of it. Here we have. It's gorgeous though. It's a lovely mould. So you've got the scarab beetle there, but I want one that's going to stand out now. I would have to paint the details before I did the putting in there. Did that even any of that make sense? Don't know. I'm going to do the eye. And right, so because I'm painting into the mould, pull it apart a little bit. Oop. Try not to splodge it everywhere. Because these are quite pigmented as well, these metallic paints. I'm going to do it in a couple of layers. Curing in between. And the only downfall doing it this way is that because it's cured in a mould, it actually turns it matte. So that is the only downfall. But nonetheless, it looks cool. Gel likes to go where gel is, so sort of coat where you want it to flow, and then it will through. And how are we looking? Pull it all in there. They are quite fiddly, but it comes out so nice. So there you go. So that's him done there. All that. I don't want to put too much gold on him because I don't want it to fill in the gaps, and we still need to do little tiny details on him. But I want something that is quite pigmented. So I use the Born Pretty, what's it called? Painting nail gel. Oh my goodness. I'm not pressing really hard. I need to give like a shadow. Oh, no. Yeah. If you can hear the messenger ringtone, that is Binky mimicking it. Nobody's calling you. Tricks me every time. Mm, let's get the lines on the top. Okay, that's how it's looking so far. So put that in. It's going to be enough. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more. Make sure we've got everywhere. sure that. So obviously the colour that's going to go into this is going to be blue. With me having like those. I'm going to put the lids on these before I drop anything in them. Because you just know that that was going to happen at some point if I didn't. Yeah, up on my glove. So it's got to be a deep blue cat eye. You need a tiny thing. Penny. So tiny you can't really tell the quick. Oh, bloody hell. There's a little eye. If it will go the right way, please, thank you very much. Come on. Cool. Cool. Oh, right. I'm going to put that in there before I lose it. Ah, right then. I do the broth. Is it called? Is it Aimeili? Coffee. I'm going to do the same with this cross as what I did with the eye. Okay, right. So he's painted. Let me get my skizzers for him. Oh, stuff it off. And he's got a nice curve on him. I'm going to, when I put him on the nail, he'll have something around him anyway. There's that little guy. As you can tell, I'm in a drowsy mood today. This is probably not the best day to bloody Do nails. Then again, I'm always clumsy, so I'm always knocking something over. I'm having a clumsy era. So I'm just more in there just to make sure everywhere is covered. Yeah, that looks good to me. Right, so cure that, and then I'll take that out. Right. So we have that one. If I do it like that, so that separates all of the colours. So in the middle on that nail, that's got to be his nail, hasn't it? I think these are very like Egyptian-y. Yeah, that like that, and then something at the bottom. Yeah, yeah. Right, let me take this one. Oh, a bit blue. And open the moulding off. But it's okay when we put it on the nail. We can fix that. I'm just going to have a look in my charms. I'll be back one sec. Right. Didn't get charms, but I got really nice blue crystals, caviar beads, go with the crystals rather than the pearl. Then I knocked my charms everywhere. It is what it is. Okay. So on, I did decide what I was doing. So because we're going with blue, I definitely want. What does that one look more like? Doesn't look like a scarab beetle though, does it? They have the. That one looks like a scarab beetle. Not that you can see. I'm not even in its bloody frame, am I? Yeah, that one looks like a scarab beetle. Or that one with its wings open. Looks pretty. Um, the just use this one, and then we can paint it. Can't we? Now I have moved all of these forwards. Just want one at a time, Rebecca. This is why you end up in the middle. Mm. So we have that guy in the middle, and he's like a blue and white. The If I could paint him. Make him look more like the gem rather than. Yeah. going to base coat him anyway. My mess is spreading. Put that on the side. The base coat's running out then. So I'm going to base coat him so it doesn't lift up or anything. Sure. So the middle nail, I'm going to use this to stick it on with. So I'm not chasing it everywhere. So I'm going to do something down the middle. I think I'm just going to build up round the outside, around the outside. I just can't help myself with that, you know. And so tweezers, come hither and put him about there. Well, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. And if you're still here, thank you very much. I'm hopefully not bored you by now. You're just sticking around so you can see the disaster at the end. Mm. Take the lid off. Looks like he's got big two balls on his head. Well, he has got two big balls on his head. So how's everyone's January treating you? Hope it's good. Last year seemed to be the year of change for a lot of people. And whether that meant, you know, giving up on something, changing something like job, career. So hopefully it's all settling down for everybody now. But this year is supposed to be about building. Right, I'm going to cure that for now, and then I'm going to add more to it, because otherwise it's just going to start slip sliding everywhere. Slippity sliding. Let me get I want to use a cat eye on it. There, one sec. I've got this. It's a look, feather stuck to it. Already molting season, isn't it? Oh God, like a purpley blue. It's really deep, but to go for the back. Of the cat eye. Ugh, the way I go on is like my desk is really small, you know. My desk is quite big. It's ridiculous, to be fair, and I still run out of space. I know I bought those beetle stickers purposely because they were floral and pretty, but I think it's the decor for Egyptians. Okay, so there he is. He's blue now, and then I'm gonna cat eye him. Put the spectacles back on. Now then, I want to build something around here. Bird. Bird, 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 bird. Oh, what was it in? That one. Yes, I want some feathers. Oh, ball. Where did the other one go? I haven't got many of them bloody well. Alright, stop it. Hopefully I'll find the other one. It's around here somewhere. Right, so we've got some little feathers. Yeah, see. Oh God, just nearly knocked it flying again, didn't I? What's up with me? No, crystal food. Me looking for my black lamp. It's normally the first thing I have out on my desk is my flash lamp, so I don't know what I'm playing at today. It's unusual. No. Oh, crap. Hmm. Right. Oh, better go that way, don't they? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to front. My coffee gone cold again. I've reheated it twice. I'm not doing it again. It'll be horrible. No, already on an hour. Should hopefully fly through now. No, I sort of know what I'm doing. She does. Right. So fingers in there. Some blue gems. And just some little ones. Drop one. Mhm. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll add the caviar beads. I won't do that on camera because I will be here forever. Right, so let's get on with Mr. Beetle. Where's that blue cat eye? Okay, wash that through. It stays like that. What I need to do is, yeah, I'm going to just use some caviar beads and then I'll fill that in nicely. Mm, through his head. Right, I'm going to cure that and I'm going to add my caviar beads and then I'll be right back. Right, thought to press record. I've, I've been talking to myself. It was only when I went to pause it that I realised I hadn't pressed it to start with. That is how they're looking so far. So they're ready for top coat. I'm not doing anything else with them. I've put some, have I just broke that? I've put some stickers on the other two. They've just got a base coat on them now. And then I'm going to add this eye and the cross if I can get it to go back together when I put it on the nail. And a couple of gems and then I'm done. So I do apologise. Like I say, I've been sat here talking to myself for God knows how long. And then I went to pause it. I was like, oh, oh. Like I've said loads of times before, I'd be dangerous if I had a brain. Honestly. I think it's a good sign though that it's time for me to wrap up, and this is my last video today. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a shower, put my pajamas on, probably eat a load of rubbish food, although I haven't even had my tea yet. Just figure out what I'm having for tea. And then go to bed because I'm tired. Sticker's not even in the middle, or is it the nail tip not straight on the stand, which is more than likely, to be fair. So, all tiny, tiny gems to the top of it. So, draw that one. And then we've got these stickers. You can see them. I'm just going to add some little gems, like in the middle. One up there. Just the little diddy ones. I'm not going to use that craft. I think it's got enough. Oh, I realised I had these stuff on there. There's them. Right, I'm going to cure that, and then I'm going to top coat them, and then I'll be back. Hopefully I remember to press record this time. So, see you in a sec. Right, I haven't really tidied up. I've just, there we go. Tidied off. Once I've clicked finish on this, that's it, I'm done. And there they are. They are gorgeous though. I've gone over the gems because I wanted them to shine, and they still shine. I know you don't have them facets, so they look like diamonds, so to speak, and there's fingerprints on them, but it is what it is, guys. Let's even get close. So you can see this little guy. The middle nail is definitely my favourite. The beetle, I would have gone on and done all the details, but I am absolutely shattered. And I think the video is long enough as it is. What do you guys think? Um, do you think they look Egyptian? The middle one, definitely, yeah. I'm not too sure about the others, but I love the colour choices. That foil is just absolutely stunning as a background on a nail. I love them. So there we go. That is my entry for you, Lorna. Hope you like them. And I will have put Lorna's thingy up on the screen somewhere at some point in the video. And please do go check it out. She is also one of my Firebirds. I love her to pieces. She's such a lovely lady, and she just has the most amazing ideas. Um, and thank you for bringing up the Egyptian idea. I think it's absolutely brilliant. What was I going to say? See, that's it. I think I'm signing off. But don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't want to comment or whatever, a little like on the video helps so much. And I really appreciate it. It helps me grow. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, I'm not always this stupid. I'm just really, really tired today. But if you have a look through, I've got loads and loads of things, loads of nail art videos, loads of press on nails that I've made. Yeah, excuse me. Um, And also, like I say, Lorna is one of my Firebirds. I haven't done the shout out on here, but obviously I'm going to be doing Lorna's shout out. I'm tagging her channel, so go and check her channel out. Um, and if you want to have a go as well, I think you've got until the 27th of January. Um, you just need to, you don't have to make a video. You could post a picture or something, just as long as you tag her. But if you check out the video on her channel, it gives you all the details there of how to enter. Oh God, I had them all so lovely and neat then. But that is my Egyptian set. I absolutely would wear those. Absolutely, really would. Just like I would wear them with all that bling and everything. But I don't think I could get all of that on. I mean, that's about the max length I can wear at the moment. It's considerably longer. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry it was a long one. Hopefully would have sped up some bits so I haven't bored you all. And I do apologise for not pressing record. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. I literally sit here talking to myself and then I go to pause it, saying, "Oh, I'll be back in a minute," and then I realise it wasn't even recording in the first place. So I think we're all blaming. Well, I am. I'm getting to that age where it's menopause. I'm sure it is. Brain fog. So I'm gonna go. Love you all, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to go check Lorna out. Bye bye.